Okay, and we're up. It is I, Jesse, wearer of many hats and many shirts, shaker of chains, all podcast father. I want to say mother of something, but I just don't want to talk about dragons. Okay, today I'm wearing orange. Here's another thing that's orange. Here's another thing that's orange. I want to show orange thing. We're showing orange things. There, that's orange. So this is a day of orange. There's a sunset behind me. If you're watching on YouTube, these pictures are available at 500px. You're welcome to download them and put them on your desktop. And the picture behind me is from West Peak. It's sunset, very unusual. West Peak in Mount Jade. Tomorrow, I'm going to talk about something, and I promise, hear me, take it with me now. Okay, ready? Now I'm going to say something, and you're going to be tempted to think evil of me because you're going to be tempted to think that it sounds like it might possibly remotely be normal. And I don't want to say the N-word. I'll say it again, normal. I'm not, I haven't sold out. I promise you, I'm going to say 3 words, and those do not mean that I have sold out, lost myself, lost my soul, and become normal. Okay? I'm going to say them, and I don't want you to cancel and everything and delete me and call Facebook and tell them to censor me. Jesse's normal and get rid of him. I don't want, please. Okay, I'm going to say it. Game of Thrones. Okay? I promise I am not going to do a review. Thank you. Everybody and their mom and their dog and their dragon is doing a review of Game of Thrones. And I'm not going to do that. I am going to take part of something that happened not at, but toward the end. I'm going to give a strange interpretation of it because it's compelling and true. And I'm going to apply it to Taiwan. I'm going to do that tomorrow in the first Taiwan special. Now, enough of that. Now, this is the podcast weekly. This is where I do announcements, my strange, unusual, multi-talented life, and lessons learned along the way. Last week, as you may know, I've got a situation going on with Taiwan's government. I'm trying to talk to them and tell them to be good. Okay. And I'm being kind of nice, but every day I knock on the door a little harder, but I am knocking on the door. I'm not breaking it down yet. I went to a government office and I saw the monster in the face. Yes, I believe that Taiwan has elected politicians who want to drain the swamp, but throughout government offices, there's this government employee class. It's weird. See, we America talks about this ruling class that the Democrats and Republicans in Congress think they're better than everybody else. In Taiwan, it's not the elected politicians. It's the government employees who think they're better than everybody else. And they were given jobs by Chiang Kai-shek. They were inept, incapable, underqualified, many of them illiterate, but they were his friends, and he wanted to assert power over the island because he was running from the communists on the mainland. And so they got this elitist, classist culture complex thing, and their children are running stuff now, and now their grandchildren, and because they choose who to hire, and it's this Marie Antoinette thing. And I saw the monster, I looked it in the face. I'd say it's a dragon, but as we now know, dragons have insight. These idiots don't. It's amazing. It's sad. But after 10 years, I tried to be patient and not say anything. But this week, I went to a court and did a video that explained the secrets of my last 10 years, the problems. The Taiwanese people are wonderful, and there are good people in government. I know. I believe Taiwan's president is good, but there's a lot of bad, and I can't keep that dangerous information from Americans who might go there to teach ESL. I've got to just say something. So I'm hopeful, but I am strong, but I am not as patient as I am strong. I can't keep important information that would keep people safe a secret when people don't want to make the situation safer. So I started a petition. I've not stepped on it. I'm not stepping on the petition. All right. Okay. Here's the interesting thing about this. And this is why I'm wearing my orange Stay Awesome shirt with an orange sunset behind me and the Orange Podcast Weekly logo up on the top here. This is why I'm doing this. See, as I'm going through just rejection after rejection, and there's always a way to keep going. And as I'm going through this, I'm finding that it's become I'm almost there. Maybe I need a few more minutes, but I'm almost to the place where I'm just really nice and kind and gentle automatically to rude and inconvenient people I meet along the way while I'm in the middle of getting attacked and bothered. See, usually if you're having a bad day and you meet a friend, you'll snap at the friend. And if you meet someone that bumps into you because they weren't watching where they were going, you get really angry. Well, I've got someone that intentionally plows into me while I'm in the middle of a fight and having a bad day, and I'm responding really nicely, automatically. And that happened because of a lot of difficulty I've been going through. See, a lot of people, this is the problem with CEOs. Too many people with MBAs. It's MBA, MDiv, which is what the master's degree that a pastor gets usually. These master's degrees and these high-end, these high-level, high-executive, white-collar jobs give people large amounts of prosperity without having a strong foundation. Like a hardwood tree, we're talking maple, oak, etc. The types of trees you'd see mostly throughout America, not so much in Florida, where it's as long as there aren't palm trees growing, the types of trees, hardwood trees. Hardwood trees, it's like a hardwood tree that's never seen a winter. Winter makes the roots of the trees grow deep because they have to search for water. The tree gets big during the summer, so it grows foliage. It grows on the top during the summer. But now it's extra big and it's got all these branches to feed. So winter comes, it's got to get water somewhere, so the roots dig deeper and deeper and deeper throughout the winter. Well, then summer comes, there's rain, it doesn't need to search for water, and it grows the foliage on the top. Winter comes, it's got more branches to feed, so the roots have to dig deeper and deeper. So the top and the bottom grow evenly because of the rotation in seasons, thanks to winter. So when the wind blows, the tree doesn't fall over. Well, you've got a lot of people that have a lot of progress in their lives. They've got prosperity without pain, and so they don't have a root system that makes them strong when the wind blows. And they think because they've got large branches and large foliage, and because they've got more visible results than other people, that it means that they've done something right. And I was telling Roy, the kid that I do these YouTube videos with on my Taiwan YouTube channel. The username is youtube.com/JCUSATW. JC, like the abbreviation of Jesus Christ. People call me JC over here because it's easy in Chinese for them to call me that. JCUSATW. The kid, Roy, that I do those videos with, I was telling him, he was a kid, his teachers would yell at him. And recently, life's been really hard on him. He fell down, bruised his ribs on the skateboard. And I said, kid, You're having hardship. If God doesn't use the teachers to beat you up, he'll use life to beat you up. And it's not because you're doing something wrong. It's because you're doing something right. See you tomorrow.